Don't trust media.
This is our life.
Russia style.
Serbian sex again.
Europe is here.
The NATO bombings. This is our story about going to Serbia, Europe's most controversial country, located in the Central Balkans and the epicenter of former Yugoslavia. We are in Belgrade, Serbia's capital, to find out what this country is really like. Serbia is a country shaped by its tumultuous past, patriotism and resilient spirit. Serbia has strong ties to Russia, which is seen as a brother nation based on shared culture, economy, history and religion. Serbia fought for its independence and gave the world brilliant minds and icons. It's a country where history and modernity collide, creating a powerful stage for world politics. Our journey begins on this road, where we encounter graffiti in Kosovo. The conflict between Serbia and Kosovo is ongoing, and the question of where Kosovo belongs goes far back in history. The graffiti's message, when the army returns to Kosovo, captures the deep-seated emotions. Kosovo declared itself independent in 2008, a move not recognized by Serbia, which sees Kosovo as part of Serbia. Don't miss our video on Kosovo. We want to go beyond politics and see how people in Serbia live their lives and how they treat us as foreigners.
Green light, let's get it. I'm the future, I'm in it. Check score, I'm winning. Green light, let's get it. I just win, 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 win. I'm on 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Hello, I'm Himothy. I got the recipe.
Very strong
I got the flow.
Serbian
I got
man.
the remedy.
In fact, since we arrived, we've noticed how strong and tall Serbs often are, and this guy shows us just that.
We came alone from last place. Bottom to top at a fast pace. Out of this surf, I can touch down. I take a look, get it
Wow,
back.
what's your name?
Milan.
Milan.
Yes.
Nice to meet you.
You
Wow.
too. And your names?
Nicole,
Nicole.
Roberto. And you also have the cross, yes?
Yes,
Because
I'm
you're all
Orthodox.
Orthodox,
Orthodox,
yes.
yes.
Uh-huh.
Yes, you too?
I'm Christian.
Oh, Christian, okay.
Catholic, but
Okay, yes.
I think it's almost the same, right?
Yes.
And you like football club AC Milan?
In Italy.
Yeah, I prefer Partizan, our local club.
Partizan, yeah,
Yes, but I also watch, of course, Champions League and the rest of the football leagues and stuff.
And you know what? We are so impressed by you, Serbian people. You're all so nice, really. It's the first time for us here,
Okay.
but we are really impressed.
Yes, we appreciate our guests and we try hard, to make them feel like home. So yeah.
Absolutely, because in our countries, when you trust the media, then they paint a different picture. Then they say, "Oh, Serbia is the enemy."
Yes.
But
I know.
between us people, it's just great.
Yes. Don't listen to media. That's.
This is real life.
This
Here
is true.
with you,
Yeah,
Milan.
this is true.
This is true,
yes, this is not
real
media.
life,
Yes. Yes. So people should connect. We don't have a problem, and we should never have a problem.
That's
The wars, are mostly started by the same country or group of the countries. So don't trust media.
Yeah, that's nice. And
That's my message.
It's a good
Yes,
advice
yes.
to the world. And
Yes.
here we see it. Darling, do you think you can also make some pull-ups like Milan?
I don't know if I can even make one,
Try.
but I'm gonna try.
Yes, let's
Good.
try.
I thought it's gonna be pretty embarrassing. I don't even know if I come up here.
Green light, let's get it. I'm the future, I'm in it. Check score, I'm winning. Green light, let's get it.
Just bend your knees. I can help you with, Just bend your knees, and I will help you up. You'll see.
Okay. With a little help.
With a little help
With a little help, yes.
from
our Serbian friend.
We will connect through the social. Yes. Yes. Okay.
Milan was so lovable, you would never guess he was once a strict commanding officer. That explains the muscles. We turn to basketball, where Serbs of all ages train hard. Many have made it to the NBA, like Nikola Jokić, one of the best in the world.
This one with chocolate inside, and also one coffee.
You need a sugar?
Sugar, yes.
How much? One?
One is full here. Thank you.
Just make coffee.
Thank you.
Serbia has a rich cafe and bakery culture, influenced by both Eastern and Western traditions. After all this exercise, Roberta needs a little boost with some local treats. We continue our tour to discover more and find that Serbia isn't just about male strength, but also has a charming side.
So you're like Belgrade city girls?
Yeah, we live here.
You live here?
Yeah.
Downtown?
Yeah.
Yes. How is life in this big city? How do you like it?
It's
It's
really
good, it's always alive and they have a lot of people.
Always
Yeah.
alive,
Yeah.
day and
Yeah.
night.
Yeah.
How old are you girls?
13.
13?
I'm 14.
Yeah,
Wow,
she's
you're
14.
like models.
Oh, thank you so much.
I've seen you Serbian girls are very, very pretty.
Thank
like,
you so much.
You're also.
Very nice, pretty girls.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. It was a pleasure to meet you girls.
Nice to meet you too.
Nice to meet you.
Enjoy.
Thank you so much, Hvala.
Serbia has a reputation for having some of the most attractive women in Europe, often mentioned in the media.
You look amazing.
Oh, thank
You are an amazing Serbian sexy girl, I have to say this.
Thank you very much. Bye.
We take a bus to see Belgrade's main attraction, the Belgrade Fortress. On the bus, we meet a local Serbian who surprisingly speaks German.
Und du bist wieder zurückgekommen, weil es dir hier am besten gefällt. Because you like it most here.
He tells us Belgrade is the best city, that he came back after living in Berlin and Marseille. He also says he doesn't need the European Union.
Du hast hier alles.
Ich habe hier alles.
Serbia's relations with the EU are complex. Though Serbia wants to join, many Serbs prefer independence and a balance between Europe and global powers like China and Russia. We arrive at Belgrade Fortress, a historic landmark and the most visited tourist spot in Belgrade, drawing over 2 million visitors each year. The fortress is divided into upper and lower towns and the Tasmajdan Park. It's a perfect place for recreation for locals as well. Towering over the confluence of the Sava and Danube rivers, it was a stronghold for various rulers, including Romans, Byzantines, Ottomans and Austrians. It overlooks the city and the waterfront. The Sava Promenade connects the historic area with the Belgrade waterfront, a major urban development project. It's a spot for fishermen, cyclists, boats and restaurants. What a lovely afternoon break. This area gets crowded in the evening, but the hot Serbian summer keeps most people away for now. We enjoy the tranquility before going to visit a world-famous site. Now we're at the famous Church of Saint Sava, named after the founder of the Serbian Orthodox Church. The Church of Saint Sava is the second largest Orthodox church in the world, after Moscow's Christ the Savior Church. It's a symbol of Serbia's deep religiosity, which shapes the identity and social life of most Serbs. stunning interior, a 70-meter dome and space for 10,000 people. This is a Serbian landmark. Outside the church, the mood changes from religious to patriotic, and we spot some striking articles.
Serbian flag. Partizan. Football club. And the other one. And we find Putin on a bear. Putin is strong like a bear.
The t-shirt slogan says, "Go Russia, go!"
Wherever we go, we pass by beautiful Serbian girls. Those two girls are not from Belgrade, but from outside. You're students here.
Yes.
And yeah, you look just amazing. I want to show to the world. You like with your wonderful eyes and the style, and you too. Yes. Is this important for you, ladies in Serbia, that you look good, that you look feminine?
Thank you.
I think it's important, right?
Yes, of course.
Nice. I like to see you girls.
Thank you.
Hvala.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you. All the best for you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Leaving the church area, we spot the statue of Karađorđe, leader of the first Serbian uprising against the Ottoman Empire and the founder of the Karađorđević dynasty. We go to Tasmajdan Park, one of Belgrade's popular green spots, home to St. Mark's Church and street musicians. The park is a favorite spot for locals. During World War II, the catacombs beneath the park served as bomb shelters. But today, people and their dogs enjoy here peacefully. We get to meet a lovely family of street musicians.
She's playing for about 3 to 4 months, and and she's a little beginner, so she's doing good for now.
And you can live on that. You're a professional artist family playing on the street.
This is our life.
Yes.
You know, we live like in the street, and
Wow.
I mean, you
A
know,
very
playing in the
special
street.
A very special life, and you make the people happy because you give them emotion.
Thank you. Yes.
What a sweet encounter! As we stroll further, we discover another talent by chance.
I saw your T-shirt. It's like here. I think it's written Serbia.
Yes.
Okay, Serbia. And here we have the flag. And
Boxing gloves.
so you are a basketballer, or you?
No, boxer.
You're a boxer.
Boxer, yes.
You're really a boxer.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, really? And you
Yeah.
train here.
Yeah, a little bit of running, a little bit strength, and that's preparations for boxing matches.
Wow, fantastic. So if somebody here would be a criminal, you could make like the knockout.
Yeah, superhero.
What's your name?
Pavle, I am a champion of state.
Ooh.
I mean of country.
And
Yeah.
you make normal boxing or kickboxing or what?
Just a normal boxing,
Just
only
normal
arms.
boxing.
Yeah, in my category they are a lot bigger, but
because
I'm a
you're
lot.
tall.
Yeah.
You're tall. So
But they are bigger, but
you're faster.
shorter. Yeah, I'm faster and
How tall are you?
193 centimeters.
93, okay,
Yeah.
this is why I look like a little doll next to you. And has ever happened something dangerous to you where you were injured very badly?
Yeah, I mean they broke my teeth once, and once I was knocked out.
You were knocked
Yeah.
out. Oh my goodness.
But it's nothing scary.
Really?
You just go to sleep at some time and
Really?
and you wake up in 1 minute.
And then you don't know what happened. Do you have an idol, boxing idol?
I would say Dimitri Bivol. Yeah, he is a Russian boxer and he's really good.
Really good one.
Our style is similar, so I try
Really?
to be like him.
What is your style?
Russian style,
What
Russian
is
boxing.
Russian? What is this?
Only distance, fast and strong punches.
Wow. So I'm
Yeah.
sure we will hear a lot from you in
Yeah,
the near
I'm-
future because you're
thanks.
the rising star.
Yeah, thank you very much.
I am number one, not number two. If I'm not the one, I'm uncomfortable. See the competition I've been running through. Leveled up, I only see him in my rear view. Yeah, I'm ballin', yeah, I'm ballin', been ballin'.
Belgrade is a huge city with a population of around 1.7 million, which means that every fourth Serbian lives in the capital. Walking around, we see murals of famous scientists showing Serbia's scientific tradition. Nikola Tesla, a renowned Serbian inventor, born in what is now Croatia to Serbian parents, is honored here at the Tesla Museum. We continue our journey around the city on a Serbian tram. Let's see Belgrade from a different perspective. Belgrade's tram is a key part of public transport. It's one of Europe's oldest tram networks from 1892. And frankly, the ride can be quite uncomfortable. We get off at Sava Square, a significant place. At its center stands a 23-meter-high bronze monument to Stefan Nemanja, founder of the Serbian state and the Nemanjić dynasty. Sava Square was once the site of Belgrade's main railway station. It was transformed into a modern public space as part of the waterfront development. It's now a place to hang out and also to skate.
Thank you.
You spend your free time here or just skating and...
Yeah, skate is part of my life. I
Really?
spend all my free time on a skate.
And the police just allows you, that's
Yeah,
fine.
police is like chilling.
What's your name?
My name is Timofey.
Timothy.
Yeah.
English name or?
No, Russian name. I'm from
Russian
Russia.
name,
I came in Serbia 5 years ago.
And you like Serbia? You feel like
yeah,
friends?
yeah. It's free. It's free to come. It's free to upgrade yourself.
Yeah.
It's very nice.
You think it's more free than in Russia?
Yeah, it's more free because Europe is here and you can try whatever you want.
Yeah.
You can come whatever you want.
Yeah. You can do whatever you want. You have no
absolutely.
police supervising you all the time.
Yeah.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Me too.
Thank you so much.
Leaving Sava Square, we find ourselves in the Belgrade waterfront development, a symbol of Belgrade's construction boom. This ambitious project has transformed the Sava river banks with modern residential, commercial and public spaces. The area will continue to expand over the next 30 years. Not far away on Ulica Kneca Miloša Street, we see how Serbia's future and past are connected, with visible scars from past conflicts. The General Staff Building, once the Yugoslav Army Headquarters and Ministry of Defense, now is a memorial to the wars that have shaped Serbia.
Slušimo Serbiji. I've asked, they told me it means please serve Serbia.
Serbia faced 2 world wars, Yugoslavia's breakup and the Yugoslav and Kosovo wars.
That ruins are from the NATO bombings.
In 1999, NATO bombed Serbia to stop Milosevic's violence in Kosovo. Serbs view the bombing as unjust. and it still affects Serbia's relations with Western countries. Without UN approval, the bombing sparked debates. Critics say it broke international law, while supporters say it was necessary. Shaken, we go on, knowing a US company owned by Donald Trump's son-in-law will soon rebuild the general staff, a controversial move. On our way to dinner, we see that life goes on here, despite painful memories. Passing the Serbian government, we are reminded that under President Vučić, Serbia balances East and West by staying out of NATO, but seeking closer EU ties and not sanctioning Russia. Belgrade is a city of contrasts. Amid reminders of conflicts like the one over Kosovo's status, there is rich history and luxury, like the famous Hotel Moskva, which has hosted many celebrities. You see billboards of famous Serbs, like the greatest tennis player of all time, Novak Djokovic, and a lively tourist scene. We reach the famous pedestrian street Knez Mihailova. The 1 kilometer-long street is not just for shopping, it's the heart of Belgrade's social life, where we're about to meet another interesting character.
Oh, you're a boxer?
Kickboxer.
Kickboxer, you're a kickboxer, really?
Yeah.
So here you're injured?
Yes.
Ooh, for Serbia, you box for Serbia?
Crvena zvezda.
Wow. Strong man.
Strength and masculinity seem to reflect Serbia's warrior history and focus on physical power.
Do you want to see my body?
Can I see his body?
Of course. Look
Ja,
now.
bitte. Yes, please. I help you?
Green light, let's get it.
This is a trained body.
Green light, let's get it. I'm the future, I'm in it. Check score, I'm winning. Green light, let's get it. I just win. I'm on 10.
Good.
Serbia's sporty spirit is in the air. Around 20% of Belgrade's adults exercise regularly. And as we keep walking, there is also lovely pop music in the air. We reach Skadarlija, Belgrade's famous cobblestone street, known for its vibrant food scene and live music. It's the ultimate place to experience traditional Serbian culture. Serbs know how to enjoy life, as Belgrade ranks as a top 10 party city. We finally find a restaurant for us, which wasn't easy with all the tables reserved. The menu reveals a paradise for meat lovers and beer lovers.
Here is a homemade barbecue. Wow.
Dinner is coming.
You're welcome. Bon appetit. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, a typical dish in Serbia is meat. Like everywhere in the Balkans, I think.
After enjoying traditional food and folk music, we don't want to leave, but we have to. Upon leaving the pedestrian zone, we encounter this huge poster which recalls the genocides, especially in Bosnia, and denies Serbia's involvement. A very painful chapter in Balkan history. Please watch our video on Bosnia and other Balkan countries. As we end our journey, we are so surprised by how welcoming and vibrant Serbia truly is. It's a place where the spirit of survival and renewal endures. do you think of Serbia and our video? Let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, we'd be so grateful if you subscribe to our channel or even support us with a super thanks. Please join our YouTube membership for exclusive content. Your support helps us bring you more videos. We hope to see you in our next one. Until then, take care of yourself.
You can speak now after this workout. This is amazing. There was no time out. You just came here and we keep on talking.
Yeah, one time you are on the ground, one time you are on the bed.
Oh, wow. You have a good attitude, yeah?
Yes, I used to be a commanding officer, yes.
Oh, okay, this is why.
Kad zagrlim da prestanem, to sebe znate. Kad si prođu, ostaću ono što se pamti, znaš ti. Iako nisi moja krv, moja duša si, cvet procveta buntoni. Kada zavoliš, sve će biti kopije ove ljubavi, jer te neće umeti. Sve u meni najbolje, tebi je na dar. Neko te kad izgubi, srce progleda, bit ćeš uvek neko moj, moja dobra